well, sorry. big night tonight, Friday night, round 20, Senol NPLM Victoria action, where your Green Gully Cavaliers look for a third win in a row in Senol NPLM Victoria, and hopefully a win that lifts them off the bottom half of the ladder against Altona Magic. Our boys can do it tonight with your support, so thank you so much for coming out to Green Gully Reserve to see our boys in action.
Yep, testing 1, 2, 3, testing here at Green Gully Reserve. Looking forward to this game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to Green Gully Reserve. Lovely. I might go like this.
Starting with our visitors, welcome to the Altona Magic. Number 2, Irene Kawaguchi. Number 4, Miriam Almazi. Number 5, Garang Aru. Number 6, John Slachevsky. Number 7, John Mabok. Number 10, Imani Sordo. Number 11, Owen McCloskey. Number 15, Alexander Grust. Number 16, Ryan Sutomo. And number 19, Ida Hatsopoulos. On the substitute bench for Altona Magic, number 9, Shane Lee. Number 13, Gavin Sisevsky. Number 14, Jesse Langer. Number 21, Ilya Shalamano-Trinkova. Number 22, Oliver Kinglard. And number 36, David Masokovsky.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Number 21, Thomas Rodrigo. And number 22, Jonathan Sultan. Make some noise for your starting team for your Green Gully Cavaliers. Gully fans, it is Friday night, round 20 in the Senol NPLM Victoria. We're looking for 3 wins in a row, so make the loudest noise you can, and welcome our 2 teams to Green Reserve, the Altona Magic, and your Green Gully Tigers!
Round 20 of the Senol NPL Victoria men's competition gets underway. 15 kilometres northwest of the Melbourne CBD. We are here at Green Gully Reserve for what should be an intense night of football, with much to play for both teams. Home side Green Gully must get something out of this game to keep their season alive. Preferably a win. Altona Magic, the team formerly known as Altona Gate, need to get a move on as it's just one spot outside the relegation zone in 11th position on the ladder, with teams chasing behind them. They'll come out here tonight and see this game as a big opportunity to get the 3 points against the bottom place Cavaliers. It's all to play for in what should be a spectacle. My name is Max Etzoglu. Alongside me for the call is experienced broadcaster Katie Lambeski. Hello, Katie.
Evening, Max. Evening, everybody. What a game we have in store. 2 big clubs, both steeped in their own history and their own tradition, both not by their own admission where they would like to be on the ladder at this time of the season. Crunch time at the business end awaits them. Still all to play for. Still survival is on the line. It starts here tonight. Gully in the middle of a bit of a renaissance, if you will. Back-to-back wins on the back of Andy Vargas in the back, joining the club, of course, middle of the season. What implications we have here tonight. Altona, on the other hand, missing Conor Lozanovsky following his suspension as well, but they're hard to read, aren't they? They play with a lot of spirit. They play with a great mentality, but at the same time, 3-0 last week to Melbourne City on the wrong end of that. That does not hand. I don't think it holds them in good stead tonight. With that being said, Gully on their home deck. Gully coming off back-to-back wins. I fancy the green and white tonight.
Well, let's see what happens. The green and white, as you mentioned, Katie. Green Gully, they're on a 2-game win streak, so they've been in good form. And in fact, it's their first 2 wins of the season in that win streak. So let's see what happens here. Should be an intriguing contest and certainly looking forward to it. As that ball's headed up and manages to find the surface. Here's Kerr. Had a good game last week. Cavaliers just working this one up the line, and that ball will go the way of Altona Magic early doors. Ball thrown in. Nice chilly night here in Keilor Downs, but not a breath of wind, and in terms of rain, well, it's non-existent at the moment, which is good news, especially for the fans that have come along to the game. As we see, this one worked forward. That's Josh Hope passing that one back. And now they're working forward here at Green Gully. Just a little bit too much on that pass. And that pass coming from Pisani, the number 12. He's an under 23, Pisani. Just a little bit too much on that.
He took the initiative of stepping into midfield, didn't he? He's lining up in his wing-back position here tonight in that customary Gully back 3 with 2 wing-backs, if you will. Took the chance to get his foot on the ball and run through the middle. Josh Hope plated him up a little bit there. Josh Hope, when he's on, he's certainly on. He's coming off a brace last week, so I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes as well tonight.
Certainly, Josh Hope coming off those 2 goals, as you mentioned, Katie. Had a really good game. I actually called that game last Friday night, and he was on from the get-go. That's a nice ball. Finds the head of Kerr. And chipping that one over the top was Diego Cuba, who's in the number 20 today. He was wearing 25 last week. Good crowd in as well this evening. which is good to see. This is the first of 4 games tonight in the Senol NPL men's competition, so plenty going on as we see Magic make a charge forward. On the far side there is Sordo. Want to keep an eye on Sordo. Nice ball played centrally, worked across. Kawaguchi has a little attempt and not a bad bit of play there from the Magic.
A good build up there. I think Kawaguchi just exploiting a little bit of space down that right flank. He has that in his arsenal, doesn't he? He's someone who has the ability to turn games, I think, from his flank. He's quite a smart fullback, so look for him to maybe invert a little bit. He'll maybe even hold his space as hard as on the flank. So, yeah, those runs can be so hard to track, can't they? And I think he'll try to exploit that tonight.
Cody Lambeski talking about Japanese defender there. Kawaguchi, the number 2 for Altona Magic. Keep an eye on him, that's for sure. That ball's headed. Comes off Aru first. And now Hope gets tackled. A beautiful tackle there. Nice work from Stojcevski. And now they're charging forward yet again. Mabuk works it out. Sordo assessing his options. Good defensive work there, and they get it back. It was Kifle, the number 17, doing a good job. The right back for Green Gully. Interesting throw-in the end. They retain the ball here. It will be Kifle taking the throw-in out there, the number 17, 21-year-old. Good crowd here as well, which is good to see. And that's a foul throw. Altona will get the ball back here. That's a bit of undisciplined play, to say the least. Handball shouts, play continues. Habib works it out. Kerr. He's Joshy Hope, former Melbourne Victory player. Habib now leaves it, and a shot. It was a deflection. A shot there from Samuel Pisani, and nicely saved from Casey Wendt.
You're just seeing how the transition game really plays into guys' hands, doesn't it? They like the fact that they can counter. They like the fact that they can exploit the space in behind. They've been increasingly smooth. Even in that win against South Melbourne a fortnight ago, they just looked so exciting. And that's not a word you could even mention about Gully in recent times, but they really found a way, didn't they?
Certainly, that was a top result. As we see this one in towards the near post. Cleared away. Making a run now on the left side. In towards Kerr. And in the end, it looked like a promising bit of play for Gully, but it's Magic now. On the ball there was McCloskey. He lost it. Worked across. Kuba to Josh Hope. Hope with the through ball. Finds Habib. Habib, bit too much time and space, and in the end, they survive. Altona Magic there.
Did the right thing by not placing away and looking to find his teammates. Just needed that execution to be a little bit better. Just maybe a pass or so, just a little bit quicker there. A bit more speed on the ball. I think that's where Gully are going to thrive. And when you have players like Habib and Kerr up top, you really want to exploit that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he did try to find an option there, as did the number 15 in Alexander Gust. You know, he's one to look out for if you're Altona Magic. Alexander Gust, Team of the Week honours in round 16 and 18. More than 50 appearances in this competition, so he's having a fine season at Alex Gust. Okay, now there's a bit of space here on the open side for Green Gully, just in front of the Altona Magic bench. It's a nice tap forward and it goes out. Nice pass there from Samuel Pisani. Throw in here to be taken. Pisani. Here he is on the ball. Green Gully. 2 wins, 4 draws, 13 losses this season. 10 points. 2 of those wins coming in the last fortnight, so they've been in some really good form. Hope working this one inboard. Carlson now. Kiflay out to Kerr. Fancy footwork. Carlson cleared. Hope now looking to do something magical, but it's Went who collects the ball.
Looks to me as Magic have kind of heeded, well, or have kind of paid attention to what Gully have been doing over the last fortnight, to be fair. They know the fact that Gully are going to look to exploit on the counter, look to hit on the transition, and they're just not allowing them that space at the moment. Just a lot of, I think they're putting in a lot of focus, a lot of time in just their defensive structure, especially with Almazi and Slechevsky at the helm. Turnover.
Well, here's Magic. Nice block there from the one and only Daniel Alessi, mid-season transfer. The number 4 for Green Gully. Nice block. Denying Amani Sordo. Now, Amani Sordo, I was hoping to catch him pre-game because he is born in Morocco, and if you're a Moroccan, a tough morning losing to France this morning in the World Cup. So I wonder if he watched that game. Anyway, ball thrown in. Kiflay works it forward. Things open up for the team in green and white. Nice pass forward. Hope is charging. First time ball in. And collected there from Casey Went. Good bit of play there from Green Gully, but they look threatening. I thought Magic started okay, but it seems like Green Gully have just put the foot down a little bit in the last 5 minutes.
They have. In order to beat a team that's probably going to sit in the lower block, you're going to need to put a bit more speed on the game and speed on the ball. I think we're going to have to say that phrase a fair few times here tonight, I think, Max, but I like this battle that's shaping up at the moment. It's a battle between a side that doesn't want to get caught out and a side that is also equally as capable of going the other way, like Magic is. John Mabok, very good form that he's boasted as well. Owen McCloskey, a lot of great running capacity. Even that man you mentioned before, Alex Gust, brilliant footballer that he's becoming as well at this level. So he's tireless, an elite runner. I think he'll be a threat here tonight. But Gully will take the free kick and we'll just put an end to that Magic run.
Ball was rolling, the ref said, and just looked like a little bit too much from Almazi there, perhaps.
Come on, let the game go. What about you?
Ball passed. Andy Vargas not happy that the free kick couldn't be taken quickly, but the ball was moving according to the referee, so it has to be a dead ball to be able to restart play. Ball played up the line. Hope's onto it. Headers it. How can Magic now? Can they retain a bit of possession? They haven't really had much possession in the last 5-10 minutes. They started all right. This one's a nice ball from Romick. Opens things up. Kiflay now. Works it centrally. That's a bib out there. Dribbling, passing to Kerr. Disappointing there, lost the ball. Here is Sordo now. And Gully, chance to just take a breath. Two local western suburbs teams going at it tonight. So that's a turnover, though. We'll just keep it on play. Things open up. A shot. Romick with the save. But on the follow-up, McCloskey, the 21-year-old, makes it 1-0 for the visitors. A shot there from Mabuk. It was a good save from Romick, but not enough. Because Owen McCloskey was there, and he nailed it home. Altona Magic 1-0.
Absolutely unrelenting there. The Magic just making full toll of that Gully mistake at the back. Just dwelled on a little bit too much. He falls over the ball, does Alessi. And making full toll of that Mabok with the shot. McCluskey on the follow-up. Against the run of play, you dare say, but Magic will take it. This is exactly what they're capable of. And there's an injury concern as well in the immediate aftermath. A turning point in the game, if you will.
Yeah, well, Regagi's just limping off. But it looked like a bit of a slip or something there. And yeah, that's brutally costly, isn't it, Katie?
It's unfortunate. As always, in the hands of the trainers now. Not a player that they can ill afford to lose, you'd have to say. Daniel Alessi, a crucial signing for Gully. It temporarily reduces Gully's attempt, but he'll re-enter the fray now, thankfully.
Well, Kukur's on the ball now, working it to Diego Cuba. What a start to this game. You just sense that it's going to be one thrilling contest tonight here in Keilor Downs. Here's Kerr on his left foot. And nicely done there from the Queensland goalkeeper, Casey Wentz. 22 years old. And doing a good job. He's had to do a little bit tonight, stopping a couple of shots from the Cavaliers. That's Carlson working it back.
Just taking a moment to steady now after conceding their Gully. They can't let themselves be deterred by that as Armazi races off his line just to take the ball right off Habib there. Just trying to set a standard, isn't he, the experienced defender? I don't want to let this go.
Yeah. This is one of 4 Senol NPL Victoria men games on tonight. One just getting underway there as we see a free kick against Cuba. But another game getting underway just a few minutes ago was Dandy City against South Melbourne. You've also got Oakley Cannons and Avondale taking part. And also Preston and Hume at 8:30. So 4 different games starting from 7:30 in this one, and then the next 3 starting 15 minutes later each. So 4 games, plenty to be across this evening.
Massive night here in the NPL Victoria. Where else would you rather be?
Kawaguchi now. Had a shot earlier. And he might just win a foul there. He does. So a bit of unnecessary play there from Green Gully. There was Carlson giving that one away. And a nice little run from the Japanese star.
They're up and about now. Look, there's a certain confidence and a certain edge and swagger to the Magic at the moment. And why wouldn't you? You've got the lead. Can they double it up here? The set piece is about to be crucial.
Free kick here on the left foot, curling in. See what can happen. Player goes down. It's Diego Cuba. And they win a free kick, the Cavaliers. So last game, Gully, they got their second win of the season, defeating Bentley Greens 3-0 after defeating South Melbourne 2-1 the week before out at Lakeside Stadium. So, here's an awful mistake. Do they get away with it? A cut back in and turned over. Wow, Romick. Absolute brain fade. Ball stays alive. Could have been 2-0 there. My goodness.
Another lapse at the back and almost another chance for the Magic to walk right in and double their lead. Couldn't quite take full advantage of that too, but Gully needs to tighten up. There's just too much space opening up for them here, and Magic are all over them.
Yeah, well, it was 2 very sloppy errors. One conceded a goal. That one almost conceded another one. They're going to have to keep defending here. Kiflay, beautiful tackle. And now the experience of Josh Hope. Using his pace And he's quick, Josh Hope. Charging through traffic. A shot. And I tell you what, he's not happy there. The number 4, Almazi. Passionate player. He's a bit of a stalwart at Altona Magic. Lirim Almazi, and he's showing his passion there for the club. He wasn't happy with perhaps the transition there, Katie.
No, absolutely not, and rightly so. Just trying to reiterate those standards, just have that organisation at the back. Josh Hope, as you point out, deceptively quick as well. He's hard customer to mark, but nevertheless, it's a Gully corner. Can they make the most of it?
Cuba with the ball in towards the back post. Hope with the last touch, and it'll be a goal kick here for Magic. But really, it's probably been Green Gully, but they've had probably more possessions, more shots, but one sloppy error, they conceded a goal from that, and then they almost conceded another one there, Katie, as well, just then. Goalkeeper error there as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, look at Romic again, the youngster. He's been in some really good form as of late, but he'll want these last few moments back, you'd have to say. Not for him to get too down about, though, not for him to get too worried about, just a case for him just to refocus. I think that's the same for Gully here at the moment. Magic, the way that they've approached this has been absolutely spot on. Even when Gully had them under pressure in the first 10 minutes or so, they didn't really look fussed, did they? They didn't really look phased, didn't really look deterred. Well, they translated to pressure up the other end, and they got some space moving here. John Mabok just trying to get in, trying to be the focal man, but Gully just able to reassess there. Just need a bit of calmness now. Just taking the time to play out from the back. They're not really keen to press here, are the Magic? They're just sitting in their mid block at the moment, just waiting for the trigger, waiting for that pressing trigger.
They are, and they'll be pretty happy to sit back here with the 1-0 lead away from home as well.
Absolutely. But again, I don't think one is going to be enough in this one. To be honest, I think this game has goals in it. It's a good turnover now, Hatsopoulos.
Hatsopoulos on the ball, and here is the goal scorer, Owen. He lost it though. Doing well there was Aru. And now Hatsopoulos works it back and gets his team a throw in. Very good crowd in here. One of the bigger crowds I've seen here at Green Gully Reserve this season. 2 wins in a row. That you can do some crazy things. Ball pass centrally. A lot on that delivery. Kiflay now. Hope. How does Hope go here? Loses the ball. Brilliant defence. It was Aru there. Team of the week in round 18. That goes against South Melbourne in that round, I believe. And working it back is Lirim Almazi. Ball over the top from Gust. Open game in the last 2 minutes. Does this one get through? It does. Ooh, just went with the pass there, Owen McCluskey. A little bit too early.
Was just trying to find Hatsopoulos there, wasn't he? They just couldn't quite get on the same wavelength. You got to give it up for McCluskey and his work rate, though, and his running power too. He fits quite well in this Magic system, it must be said. He got himself in the right position to take full toll of that mistake at the back by Gully and open the scoring. So just watch out for the ex-Port Melbourne man.
Yeah, he did do well as well, scoring that first goal. It was a really good piece of follow-up plays. And that shows he's fit and firing. No slacking off at all. This ball's played up the line. Beautiful header there. Habib on the ball, cutting it back to Kerr. And a save from Wendt. Hope was the first one to get things started there on the far side, and then they almost made it an equaliser.
You have to give it up for Kawaguchi there, just laying that important deflection, laying that important block just to not allow full purchase on the shot there. Turnover.
Kiflay on it. Cutting it back. Josh Hope on his left. And saved. Queensland goalkeeper standing up yet again. Up the line. Headed forward. Nicely done there from Alessi. Mid-season transfer, Daniel Alessi. Altona Magic, they lost 3-0 last week to Melbourne City. A tough result that after getting a nice result the week before. This one's booted sky high and play it down at the moment. It is, I believe, Stochevsky. Let's just hope he's okay here. John Stochevsky, 33-year-old, played more than 140 games in this competition, so you wouldn't want him to go down now with an injury.
Absolutely a legend of Altona Magic, a stalwart of the NPL Victoria. Playing at centre-back tonight, partnering Lirim Almazi.
You alright or what? You okay?
Just needs a moment or two just in the trainer's hands. It might give both of these sides just a chance to reassess and reset. No real warm-up on the benches just yet from the Altona perspective, so they're going to want to at least see if Stochevsky can get back. Still a bit worse for West. I think this cross is not as bad as what it looks.
Owen, when you get a chance, tell Eamon to move the ball quicker. He's always dribbling with it, yeah? Move the fucking thing quicker.
Move the ball quicker is the call from the Altona bench. In case you didn't pick that up on our hot mics, this is what we love about the NPL Victoria. You hear every little thing. It's fantastic in these intimate surrounds.
Well, Katie, last week, you had Andy Vargas to my right, and to my left, you had George Katsakis. And I won't say any more because there was a bit said. It's quite a heated game.
Always quite vocal characters of the game. God bless them both.
It's always good to see the passion on show. That care factor is really up there. This one almost opens up. It was Alessi that had the opportunity to just charge forward there. So Gully finished 8th last season. They finished 12th the year before that. And here they are this year looking to stay up in the top flight. They're in bottom position in 14th.
A win tonight gets them off the bottom, it must be said. But they're a far cry away from that at the moment. Still a lot of football left in this game. But, yeah, quite the nightmare season for Gully. It should be said that they've had a horror run of injuries. A lot has conspired against them. But, again, they have to stay present. They have to stay focused. There's still a lot of football in front of them in this season as well. So the great escape may very well be on, but they need to play every game on its merits. And that's going to be a costly one there from Alessi. Just couldn't quite control the ball and allows the Magic to throw in deep in their own territory.
There was a bit of frustration coming out there. Another boot out. The Cavaliers have finished outside the top 6 in 5 of the last 6 seasons. So there have been a team in the last 6 seasons that have been outside that finals zone. And finally, they're really deep in the final, in the ladder situation, and not on the side of the ladder you want to be on. So they're digging deep at the moment under Andy Vargas, trying to get something going, and right now it all hangs in the balance, Katie, doesn't it?
Game of inches, I think that this is gonna be for Gully. Next week, I think they have Dandy Thunder ahead of them, so that's another one to look ahead to look forward to. So, like I mentioned, though, that staying present has to be the focus here and staying in minute by minute, winning contest by contest, winning the one-on-one battles. I think it's going to have to be crucial here for Gully.
Yep, certainly. Well, they definitely need a draw at least out of this game, because if they are to lose this one, it makes things pretty tricky for them. And especially playing on their home deck, they'll be hoping to get something out of this game. So this first half, the next 20 minutes, is big for them. Just the 6 games left after this. So not long to go in the season. They do have Danny Thunder next, as you said, and then they got Danny City. And those games are both here. So they'll be having plenty of Danny Nong around in the next fortnight. But they're two good opportunities against two teams that are in the middle of the table. So, yeah, they will have an opportunity in the next fortnight.
Very winnable games. Very winnable games. They have to focus on winning this one, though, and that's brilliantly done by Almazi to deny Habib there. He was the last line of defence, and Habib would have been in had Almazi does not hold his ground and earn the foul there.
Yeah, he did well there. There's a new signing this season, Almazi. Returning player to the club, the centre-back. He was at the club a few years back and had a very good stint. And now he's come back as a bit of an older head and showing his experience. He is 28 years old, more than 115 games in this competition. Knows what he's doing. This ball's thrown in. And it's blocked there. Starshevsky with the ball in.
Get close, second ball.
So a corner here for the Magic. What can they make of this, Altona Magic? Towards the near post, headed away nicely. There was a Lessie with the header away. Kerr now to Habib. Whistle goes, it will be a Gully ball.
And that's a fantastic piece of refereeing by our man in the middle, Lockie Kivas, tonight. He saw that the transition was on for Gully, so he doesn't blow the whistle on that handball call against Johnny Stoichevsky, but allows the play to naturally evolve, but couldn't quite get it done there, guys, so they get the chance to play through here now. Bit clunky, and it's a turnover for Magic.
Ball in the centre of the pitch here. Dribbling through, pressure's on, worked back, Romick slipped over, and it goes out. Good bit of pressure up the pitch there from Magic. McDougall did well, the tallest player out there, I believe. That's a pullus there, just too much on that one.
Well done by Hatsopoulos. The intent was there. He's playing just off the shoulder of my block this evening. He's just been providing a bit of nuisance value, but he's looking for that final end product that I think that Magic are going to need from him tonight. He's getting himself in the right areas.
That's a lovely ball to Kifle from Samuel Pisani, the number 12. Opened things up, but things have just quieted down, but I wouldn't stay quiet for too long because Josh Hope's on the ball. Great piece of goalkeeping and all ball there. Casey went, came out of his goals and absolutely put his body on the line there for his Altona Magic.
That's a brilliant piece of goalkeeping there by Casey Wendt. Sutsomo nearly conceding the foul there on Hope, but he wisely holds his fire, just allows Wendt to come off his line and just deny Hope at the last moment there. What a chance for Gully.
Offside flag goes up. Klosky was running onto it. Play resumes. Gully looking for the equaliser here just before half-time.
It's your body shape. Go, go. Go.
Still looking to play out from the back. It works here for Gully now.
Here's Habib. Pressing forward. A shot. It had the power, just the curl. Not enough.
It was coming back on the curl there, coming back off. I was going to say the breeze, but there doesn't seem to be one at the moment, unfortunately.
No.
Good move again for Gully. That was again a transitional move that they have thrived in, especially in the last fortnight.
Yeah.
All is not lost here for the home side.
No, that's a good promising bit of play. And I must say, Altona Magic, they've done well in the last 20 minutes. They were under the pump early, but they scored, and since then they've really settled into this game. It's an interesting ball from Wen. Kifle's on it. Sort of came off the inside of his boot. Kerr's pressing forward, but fantastic there from Gust. Here is Gust. That's a lovely ball. Romik's out of goal. Does well in the end, but Sordo was tiptoeing around Romik there, and I thought there was almost going to be another danger moment for the Cavaliers.
Was bearing down on goal, wasn't he there, Eamon Sordo? Little margin for error there by Luka Romic, and he has to send it into the stands. But just all it's gonna allow is the Magic another chance to throw in and maybe turn the screws here.
Well, Gust here is going to take this throw in. Interesting throw in the end. Still going. Kifle though. Hope. It's in a scramble. Things open up. Carlson did very well. Beautiful touch. Opens things up. That's a nice ball. Kerr. Carlson working hard. Kerr. McDougall.
Can't quite find the opening, can they here, guys? So they have to look between the lines. It's a big pass there from Jalil Regago. Daniel Alessi, sorry, the long ball. Couldn't quite find Kerr. Bilal Habib, excuse me, but the idea was there, just looking to open up the space and just flip the script, so to speak, and just change the direction and play there. But they can't be too deterred here, Gully. 10 more minutes, about 10 more minutes of normal time remaining in this half. Plenty of time to make an impact.
Certainly. And they did show a lot in the first 15 minutes of the game. Since then, they haven't just really been able to get going, but if they can just stay sort of composed and relaxed, maybe that can help them a little bit. It's a nice ball, worked forward. The goal scorer couldn't get to it. Good defence, but Magic still with the ball here. But that's a costly turnover. Kerr now. He's got Hope centrally. He's got a bib on the far side. Got an option behind him in Pisani. He's still going, Kerr. Cuba. Habib now. Worked in, just over Hope's head. Might stay in still. It goes out, in fact, and it'll be a goal kick.
It can't force themselves into the position of playing passes that aren't quite there, right? Otherwise, they'll just play right into the Magic hands and just waste possession like they did in that moment.
Yeah.
Just going to allow Magic just to reassess here and just take precious moments each at off the clock as we speak.
Went will work this one up.
Challenge! Come on!
Go from one keeper all the way to the other in the space of a minute. So Romik now. Kiflay works it back. This is a bouncing ball. It's a little bit dangerous. Went there, uses his head, and pretty defensive option there. Goes for safety. Ball booted out, Stojcevski. Shouts for handball, play continues. McDougall to Regag. McDougall, here he is. Altona not pressing too much, here's Hope. Played up the line, Pisani did well. And whose ball's that going to be? It's going to be the Cavaliers. Pisani did well. It was Carlson who did the final bit of work to win the throw-in in the end. Carlson. Bit of time and space. Here's Kiflay. Alessi. Habib. Lost it. Very good from Aru. Garangaru. Number 5 for Altona Magic. He's been in good form this season, the 22-year-old. Already scored the 3 goals. Here they come. Pisani tried to feed that one through, just wasn't able to in the end. And it'll be a Cavaliers throw-in. You just get the sense that Magic are just sort of holding on here till half-time.
Yeah, not really looking to press, are they? But then again, they weren't really doing that throughout most of this game. They're looking for their moment, looking for their space. They know Gully are trying to press, so they realise that space might not be Altona's friend here, if you will. So they're just looking back in their shape, holding resolute, staying compact. And they're looking quite comfortable the longer that goes on, to be fair to them. I just don't know if a goal is going to be enough to hold off Gully here tonight, though.
Yeah, well, so far they've been able to. But you're right, the Green Gully not really able to create any big chances. Here's Habib now, though. Free kick, it will go the way of Altona. It's the captain going down there, Almazi.
Kawaguchi doing equally as well. Holding off Bilal Habib there in that moment. Just allows that extra space and that support from Almazi to come across and help draw the foul in too.
Yeah, it was a team effort. Wentz sends this one long. Now, which way does this go? The way of the Magic. Kawaguchi to take this throw in. This could be interesting. Headed towards the sideline. Kerr, beautiful touch. Hope now. Here's Habib with a good early ball, but just a little bit short of where he wanted it to go. That would have been magical if he just got that over the top. Could have really opened things up. Speaking of opening things up, here come the Magic. And he wins a foul there, beautifully done from Sordo. And we're going to see a yellow card here. Diego Cuba. That's a yellow card for him, I believe. It's the first one of the game. Diego Cuba, he had a red card earlier this season.
The first slice of cheese shown by Lockie Keevers. A lot of space opening up between the lines, isn't there, specifically in the last few moments, and I think it nearly benefited the Magic there, to be honest. So, again, it doesn't scream of a team that is looking to park the bus. to be honest. They're looking for their own moments to hit. They're approaching this game very, very smartly, must be said. Preparation for this game by Devin Boone and, of course, and the coaching staff very much on point so far. So full marks to the game plan here tonight. Gully aren't lacking for effort. It's just that execution that I think is lacking at the moment.
Well, there's a few options in the box here. See what they can make of it. This is a nice delivery. It did go towards Aru there. In the end, Romick sweeps it up and finds a teammate. Kerr wins the foul and another yellow card. This time, I believe, that is Stotsevsky.
It might be for Sordo. We'll double check that. We'll confirm that in a little bit. On the far side. Good to see John Stochevsky back up on his feet after that early injury concern as well.
Play resumes. A couple of yellow cards in the last few minutes here for the Magic. Here's Aru. Risky sort of pass, but it worked out. Here's Owen. Gets past one. Into the box now. Sordo. And it will be a throw in here for the Magic. It's been a tight contest. Pretty even so far. Gust lays it off. Here is Sordo. Fell to ground. Carlson now. Alessi. Kiflay there. Nearly gave away a free kick just in front of the grandstand. And that could be a free kick. That might be the advantage. It gets brought back. And, oh, it's a red card. Cooper's off. Early drama here at Green Gully Reserve. And the Cavaliers are a player down. Diego Cooper has been delivered a red card. That's his second of the season. And it's a second yellow. As we get a look at the replay here, Katie.
I'm not certain about that one. It's a second yellow. Clumsy, it must be a little bit clumsy from Diego Cuba's side. Lockie Kivas lets it run and then he comes back toward the second yellow. And confirmation as well, 2 minutes of additional time to be added on. We might see a little bit more than that as a result of this stoppage.
It's going to be one. We went up by one. It was going to only be one.
Well, that's massive in the context of this game and in the context of Gully's season.
Big call. Big call at this moment in time. I think it was there. The protest is there from the Gully coaching bench, but I feel like it was a fair call. It was just clumsy. It was a little bit on the late side from Diego Cuba, but he'll want that moment back. Just a moment or two, just a little bit earlier on, I don't think he has a problem, to be honest, on that challenge. But clumsy in a position where I don't think he needed to make the challenge. It's a big talking point in this game.
A little bit undisciplined. Like, got to take a little bit of responsibility. I've just seen another yellow. So, Almazi's received the yellow. And Andy Vargas has received the yellow as well.
You guys are amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Honestly.
Enough.
How old are you? Absolute joke. You guys and your sensitivity, man.
Here's a free kick. Headed away from Alessi. Pisani. Great tackle from Aru. Things spicing up in this game. We've just seen a red card. We've seen two yellows. Before the red card, we saw two yellows as well. It's been a lot of cards.
And we're going to say just how mild-mannered this game has been. All of a sudden, just kind of spiked, got up a notch or two in intensity here. That might be the factor that just brings Gully back into this game, to be honest.
It could.
It could well galvanise this team.
Yes. That need, emotions does funny things. Andy Vargas has received the yellow as well, the coach, just before half-time, just before he speaks to his troops. It could really just lift the Gully here. Diego Cuba, he's sitting in the sheds at the moment. Just received the red card if you're just joining us. He'll be fuming, sitting in the sheds. Here's Carlson now. Habib to Hope. Hope curls this in. Kerr in a dangerous part of the field. But Magic survive. Regage. And we may just see something here from the referee. Players have to be careful. We have seen a lot of yellow cards. And
Andy, it's got 4 standing. 3 of you take a seat now.
You're not responding to us, man. Hostile.
Jalil Ragag taking the initiative to put his foot on the ball and get forward there for his team. He's back up on his feet. But I think the Gully coaching bench raises a good point. If that was a foul, if that was a card like Diego Cuba conceded, and that's a yellow card going the other way, surely consistency, I think, has to be the key. But nevertheless, refereeing is a tough job. We love our referees, but...
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't quite fully catch it as well as I caught the other yellow that we just saw, the second yellow.
So very similar in the approach, very similar, just a bit late, just clattering into Jalil Ragag. Ball in.
Well, here's Kerr with the curler in towards the back post. McDougall was there, and that'll be half-time. Altona Magic leading 1-0. And they've got the advantage of a full team out there because Green Gully had Diego Cuba sent off with a second yellow card just moments before half-time. So a pretty intense finish to this first half, and Altona Magic are the ones coming out with the lead. Katie, what do you make of it?
Crazy end to that half of football, but I have a feeling that we've got still a long way to go, a lot more twist to this game. Gully down to 10, but like we so often find that when it comes to down 10, it comes down to mentality and how you can focus and just how it can galvanise you. Andy Vargas can make that happen if we know anything about him. He's also won a yellow card, it should be said. So with Altona, they deserve to lead. They deserve the lead. They were prepared. They've come into this game really to attention and really focus on what Gully's strengths were. They've nullified that pretty well. They've nullified the Gully transition game really well. They haven't parked the bus. Far from it. I think they've just looked for their right moments and they've just put in a lot of work, particularly through Gus from fullback, Kawaguchi as well on the other fullback flank, it should be said. McCloskey, a lot of running power. And a lot of particularly John Mabok as a focal point. They've got a lot of contributors across the line. I think that's just where they're going right, and I feel like Gully can step this up, to be honest. They've got another gear left in them. Where they find it is another question mark. We look forward to finding out in the next 45 minutes or so.
Certainly. We'll see you for the second half. Be sure to come back in about 10 or so minutes' time. We'll see you then. South winning 1-0. Oh, that's good for them. Well, they struggled last game, but good that they're leading now. Yeah.
Fingerless gloves are smart. Yeah, I need some of those, yeah. Yeah. I bought them in like, one of these half. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I can write still. I can't write with the full ones.
As we approach the second half of football here, round 20 at Green Gully Reserve in the Senol NPL Victoria. We are minutes away from welcoming our team back to the field. Let's have a half-time update as well in the other games happening in the Senol NPL Victoria at the moment. Half-time between Dandenong City and South Melbourne. And South Melbourne lead that game 1-0. Oakley taking on Avondale in Oakley. 22 minutes gone and the score is 0-0 there. And only 5 minutes in to Preston's game against Hume City, and the Lions 0, Hume City 0. Ladies and gentlemen, you still have time to grab something from the Gully canteen if you wish, as the second half gets underway. The two teams back to the pitch for the second half. Altona Magic and your Green Gully Cavaliers!
Welcome back, everybody, and we've got an early sup here. 1-0 at half-time, Altona Magic leading, and a half-time for a sup for the Cavaliers. Ilion Kiflay off, and coming on is the new mid-season transfer, Kyle Taylor. So a change there for the home side at half-time. What do you make of that, Katie?
Interesting. Something needed to change just after that red card, and I like the fact that they held off until the halftime break or the halftime talk just to really reassess what they wanted. Andy Vargas and the Gully coaching staff, but it's going to be through the middle, I think. Just basing it off what I'm looking at the moment. We'll keep an eye on it, but Taylor already in the thick of it, drawing the foul through the middle of the park. A back four, I should say, for Green Gully, with now Taylor joining Carlson and Hope through the middle, so it's going to be a 4-3-2. Taking a look at this early doors at the very least. Interesting tactical change.
Absolutely. Well, they are excited about having Kyle Taylor at the club. They just brought him in, so looking to really get him involved in the side as that one just passes him. Working that one back is Sordo, and now it goes down the line. Alessi. There's Taylor working it to Carlson. So if you're just joining us here at half-time, it was McCloskey scoring in the 12th minute to make it 1-0. He scored on the follow-up after a save from Romick. Mabuk made the initial shot. Here come Altona Magic. And they win a foul here. Nicely done there from, I believe it was Mabuk there.
That's got to be frustrating for the Gully coaching staff. Just a cheap giveaway through the middle of the park, and they had to draw or concede a foul to really stop that from happening, just in where they really could have been going the other way. Opportunity lost, and they can't afford to do much of that, just given where they're at.
Ball in the middle of the park. It's Aru passing this one off to Hatzapoulos. Gust. Aru. Mabuk! Wow, we forced Romick into some work there. That was no doubt about it. Gust on it now. Good start to the half here from the Magic. The referee getting in the way there. He's done a pretty good job so far today, although there has been a lot of cards given out. And some of them have caused a bit of frustration in the Cavaliers camp. One of them was a red card as well. Here's Gus. No one's coming at him, so he's charging forward. In the end, they do come and they win it back. Nicely done, though. Coming from behind there was Hatsapoulos. Whistle blown. I believe Hatsapoulos just copped one there, the 19-year-old. It's back up and going. Pisani. Carlson. Into Kerr, but the flag goes up for offside. Kerr's a bit frustrated, but it's offside and Magic get the ball back.
Very close call. But it's a promising sign for Gully that they have the ability to get in behind. They just need to be watchful of that line.
Carlson working back now and winning that one. Alessi now to Romick. Altona pressing here. McCloskey. Kerr trying to wrestle his way forward. Oh, Marzi's going to work this all the way back. Risky ball there from Wendt. Shouts for a free kick. Card might come out here. It does. So that one going to Stodzewski. And Cavaliers, a chance for them now.
Very, very close to the line there, but it is outside the box.
Just outside, yeah.
Do they go direct on this one, or do they look to flick it in? Surely the angle favours Kerr here if you're going to shoot.
Oh, with only two in the wall, I would have thought so. They're not far out here.
Surely add another player into that wall.
Yeah.
That's got to be tempting to Kerr.
Short one, on the short one.
Hex!
Come out.
Short one!
Near the wall. Heads near the wall.
Well, here we go. Kerr has a ping. Just over.
Casey!
It was on there. I thought it was the right option to take from Kerr. Maybe the two in the wall just drew him into the shot.
Had Hatsopoulos there just to join across. It almost looked like he was going to be the third man in that wall, but again, that's a chance. Gone begging for Gully, you'd have to say. Again, that ability to execute just has not been there enough for them tonight. As disciplined as Altona have been, Gully just weren't able to pick up from that momentum that they generated in that first 10 or 15 minutes, as you pointed out as well, Max.
They're coming forward here, the Magic. Carlson there deep in defence. Headering it forward. Gus did well. Things just getting a little bit cooler here in Keilor Downs. Temperature dropping. Aru. Kawaguchi. Oh, he was there for the header. But good defence from the Cavaliers.
McDougall stepping up to deny John Mabok there.
Kawaguchi having a think. Passing it. Now he's trying to defend. Ball in. Romick collects it. Josh Hope, he's a bit sore behind play. He slowly gets up to his feet. Alessi. Bouncing ball. Good ball played up the line. Sordo wins Magic a corner.
He's been present, to be fair, Eamon Sordo. He might not have had the end product that he may have wanted as John Mabok is down behind play. They look to try and get him forward for this set piece, but he's just moving a bit gingerly there. No doubting Sordo's ability to hit the set piece, so he'll bring it in now.
It's an important moment here for the Magic. I'll certainly love a 2-0 scoreline. Sordo with the cross. A little bit too much on it. And far too much. It goes out for a goal kick. Magic pressing up here. Gully under pressure. Sordo copped it. He gets it back though. Quick recovery. Satsumo passing it out. Bit of space now. Kawaguchi. This could work out.
Oh!
Marbuk with the volley to make it 2-0 for Altona Magic. What a goal. Cavaliers playing with 10 players and Magic's gone bang.
1-2 touch and bang. John Mabok. Left, right, and maybe good night for Gully. That's a brilliant, brilliant finish. What a volley. That is almost out of nothing. We talked about how he was moving gingerly at that set piece. He comes up and he actually takes a chance. On the second chance, it should be said. What a brilliant moment in this game by the striker. Doubles up the lead. Magic. Absolute magic.
Absolutely. What a finish. And Altona Magic, I'm pretty happy. Leading 2-0. And they're going forward again. Here is McCloskey. Can they get another one here, the Magic? Time and space. McCloskey still going. Shouts for a penalty. Hope deep in defence. That's a dangerous ball. In towards the box and it goes out. It will be an Altona throw in here.
I like the intent of Gully just to try and play out as a high-risk strategy. Pisani just trying to look for the outlet of Kurko, looking for a quick transition. He had the right idea, but he just couldn't quite make the pass. Really Naru.
Over the top. They retain possession here. Altona Magic. Went. Altona camp not happy about that ball back. Cavaliers on the ball now. Throw in for the Cavaliers, down by 2 goals now. Could we see one last twist in this game?
Get to the ball!
In towards the box. On a volley.
Dive!
The shot just missing. Was a nice effort there, I believe. That was. Gag.
Just need a moment to help break this game apart. Do you guys just need someone to step up and to take this game by the scruff of the neck? You've got genuine playmakers and genuine game winners in Gianluca Iannucci and Yusuf Ahmed. I understand that their fitness levels might not be where exactly they want them to be, but these are players they have in their arsenal at Andy Vargas' disposal, so I want to see him look to that sooner rather than later.
Thomas Werndl as well. They've got plenty of options on the bench. You're spot on there, Katie. I just got a funny feeling as well that something could happen. This is a beautiful run from Gust. Just needed to get that final pass right, and they would have been on there, Altona. Samudo just swept that up and passed it back. Sordo. Gus tried to go with the back heel. Here's Hope now. Player down here, Green Gully.
Brian, drop. Brian, drop.
Booted long there. Nice intercept from Kawaguchi. Been rock solid at right back, the Japanese defender. Here's Hope. Working forward. Couldn't find Kerr there. Gus now. Pisani. Kyle Taylor, the number 11 for Green Gully, got subbed on at half-time. Here's Kerr now. Likes these sorts of situations. Dribbling through, but brilliant defence. And no surprises, it's Alexander Gust. 22-year-old having another good performance this evening.
Been brilliant tonight, Gust, it must be said. Has had the work of marking Kerr, I think, for the majority of tonight. He's done that very, very well.
Body on body!
Here's the delivery from Kerr. Header. And it just goes over the top. Shot there from Regag. It was a volley at the back post. A chance there for Gully, wasn't it, Katie?
Really was. A half chance, but it was there. Frustration building a little bit here. They're just getting closer. Half an hour left in this game at the very, very least. No hydration break nonsense as well, it must be said. So the game will, continue untouched. So movement on the Gully bench as well. We'll keep an eye on that.
That ball's gone out.
Come on, react!
Quick throw in there. Taylor now. Working forward. Kerr.
Delay, just delay!
Taylor worked that one back. Just a little bit too much on the pass. They worked that one out nicely. Pisani tries to find Habib. No foul yet. Habib still going. And in the end, it goes the way of Green Gully.
Territory on the side of Gully in these last few moments. They've been pressing. Even without the man advantage, even being down to 10, they're still, again, they've been bought out. They've had to been, I guess, bought out of any kind of defensive shape, to be fair. They just need to find a winner. They need to find a one just to pull them back here.
And now's the time to do it.
Johnny, track the runners!
What can they make of this? Towards the near post, headed away. It's a floating ball. Tried to go for a header, no whistle. Play continues. Player down behind play. Couple of subs coming up here for the Cavaliers. Yusuf Ahmed preparing to come on. You've also got Iannucci. Two players with more than 200 games experience between them in this competition coming on. So you're not too disappointed about that if you're Green Gully.
Absolutely not. The right time, the right change, I think absolutely made by Andy Vargas here. Oscar Carlson and Bilal Habib, the ones to make way. So again, you probably will see Josh Hope maybe a little bit withdrawn through the middle next to Kyle Taylor and Iannucci to play a little bit more further afield.
So Carlson off, and also the other one was Habib.
Almazi with a brief injury concern there as well. He looks like he will shrug that off just momentarily. In the hands of the trainers on the touchline, but he'll look to rejoin the fray momentarily.
Yeah, Altona Magic preparing to make a few changes. Almazi will come on after going down just before. Big night of football so far, and especially big if you're Altona Magic. After coming on, Almazi's boots at sky high. A win tonight will put Altona equal with St Albans and Dandy City on 22 points. And it'll keep them in touch with making finals perhaps. They will remain a chance.
Mathematically very possible.
Yes.
If they see this out tonight.
Definitely. It'll keep them just about 6 or 7 points behind the top 6. Yusuf Ahmed works that back. Just came on off the bench. Here's the other substitute, Giannucci. And that one's cleared away. Nicely done there from the Magic. It was the goal scorer, Mikluski, clearing that one away.
Quick around the grounds update as well. South Melbourne going 2-0 up over Dandy City just early days in the second half. 55 minutes gone there. And across Jack Edwards Reserve, 1-0 in favour of Oakley as a near half-time. So all happening around the grounds. We'll keep an eye on it, but it's still all to play for here.
A few more subs. Killer coming on.
If G goes over, you cover, yeah? If you go, he covers you.
Coming off is Sordo. And also Langar coming on. And Brian Satomo coming off. So 2 subs there for the Magic.
Ollie Kellart as well, a very experienced attacker too, will play in that wide position on the left flank. Good chances for Devin Boone to re-inject some fresh legs into the squad. Time ticking down and not in favour of Gully.
Giannucci works it back. Here's McDougall. The tall McDougall goes down there, but the ball stays with the Cavaliers. It's a throw-in just in front of the large crowd that has come out here today. And I can see through the binoculars a number of Altona Magic fans as well. Obviously these two teams not too far away from each other, from Paisley Park to Green Gully. It's about 25 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Kerr now. Yusuf Ahmed. Giannucci. It's now or never for Gully. Giannucci. And Wendt collects that one. It was a tough week for Wendt. His Queensland Maroons went down, but he's responded well from that this evening, Wendt. Keeping a clean sheet so far. Losing that one there, it will be a Cavaliers ball.
Fought for it well and just offered up a good focal point there. Mabok, he might be able to do so again here. Gus pushing forward, looking for Kalat. Not on the same wavelength there, and just lets off Gully, I think, in that moment.
Ball played back. Here is Josh Hope. That's a smart move there. Oh, just missing the pass though. Did very well up until that final moment. And here they come, Kawaguchi. Working this one inboard. And here's a chance for the Magic. Beautifully blocked. It was Alessi blocking there and saving the day for Green Gully.
What a run by Kawaguchi right there. Pushed and pushed down that flank, just showing a great turn of pace. Delivered that really well, but just couldn't quite get there, did the Magic. Mabok again the target, but Alessi just again up to the task. Handy, handy corner for the Magic to win.
Certainly is. Nice corner. Romick fisted it away. And that one hits the ref. It will be a Gully ball.
Pet, stay. Just stay, wait till he comes to you.
Well read by Slachevsky there through the middle, just wins it back for Patsopoulos to play through his player.
And a shot. Langer there with the effort. The mid-season transfer. Jesse Langer wearing the number 14 for the Magic.
Kalat nearly getting on the end of that. Gully being forced to take risks here, and I think it's playing into the Magic's hands. They might add a third here.
Being defended there. In the box. No foul called though. Living dangerously, the Cavaliers. Here's hope. Things could get interesting here in the next 5 or so minutes. That's a lovely pass. Beautiful from Pisani. Hope gets it back. Here's Yui Ahmed. Hope might just pull the trigger here. He does, and he finds the feet of Pisani. They're flicking it around now. Iannucci.
Good Ollie, go!
Nice little run, but the pass wasn't so good from Taylor. Could this be the moment for the Magic? Stochevsky. He's got options in the box. Stochevsky on the outside of his boot. A shot blocked there. Nicely done from Regege.
Headset to your right shoulder, left shoulder. Stay.
Garangaru just getting forward there. What a counter that was for Altona. Stochevsky leading the charge. He had Mabok there on the shoulder. Just couldn't quite find him. And as a result, Gully just need to mop up.
Offside flag goes up. It's not to be. Kerr with the arms up. Long ball. Here we go. Keeler, cut back, a shot, it's blocked, but it's in! Langa! Altona Magic! Looking like getting their 6th win of the season. A lovely goal. And alarm bells for Green Gully.
It was coming, it must be said. Gully had to gamble, Gully committing men forward, Gully just looking to find the openings. As a result, they left some space open in behind and they just allowed Magic right back through. Langa tireless through the midfield since his introduction through the substitute bench earlier on in this half. And what a moment he takes to land his side. What surely is a big, big win on the road away from home. Safety secured for Altona, you'd have to think with that. And as a result, finals is not out of the realm. Finals is not out of the possibility for the Magic. Didn't think we'd be saying that at certain points of this season, but this is some performance for Altona Vardar. What a moment.
Certainly, and goal difference is handy for them as well, because coming into this game it was minus 14. So it is handy for them to cut that a little bit. Can they add another one to the scoreboard? A little bit too much on that one.
Stay on your feet.
Here's Pisani.
Don't dive in.
Hope does well, but Yui Ahmed now.
Magic, get your foot on it.
Slip over, and here we go. Can we see another one? Aru passing it, tried to find a teammate in my book. He had McCloskey to his right, didn't he, Katie?
He had options in front of him, just couldn't quite pull the trigger where he needed to. That's a let off for Gully. Josh Hope now, what can he manufacture now?
Yeah, it was a good tackle there from Kawaguchi. It's 10v10 at the moment.
Go the ball.
Pulling the trigger from long range. It was Alessi with the shot, went with the save. Now this is a little bit of a concern. John Mabuk down behind play. We will see a change for Green Gully. Kirk to come off. And Matthew Crooks will be on.
Just needs to shore up the defensive line. I think that's the logic behind that one from Andy Vargas, and nor do I blame him for that matter. They committed numbers forward. They were down to 10 men. The numerical advantage has cost them. We talked about them being down to 10 and what that can do. In other parts it can motivate. In other parts we should also say it can deflate. And I think that's what's happened here. The wind taken out of Gully South with that call. Of course, the man we referred to, the red card. But ultimately, this is it. This is where Gully find themselves 3-0 down. Mabok back on his feet, thankfully. A lot of effort up top, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good game. Going to see some more subs. And one of those subs will be former Sunshine Heights junior Gavin Tasevsky. The number 13 comes on, and coming off is Garang Aru, who's had a sensational game. So 22-year-old Gavin Tasevsky coming on. See what sort of impact he can have on the game. He's on the ball right now, working this one forward. And straight into the action there. It's out on the far side now. Ahmed, twisting, turning, pulling the trigger. Gust. Safe as houses, Alexander Gust.
let's play forward. Do it early.
And a Gust tackled from Hope. Does go the way of the Magic.
Hey, Johnny, get out.
Played that smart, didn't he, Alex Gust? Got in a good position and just forced Hope into a foul he didn't need to make, or into a challenge he didn't need to make, I don't think either. Langer with the challenge as well, going the other way.
Jesse, get on the ball. Jesse, it's done.
Gully not going down without a fight here, must be said.
No, it looks like they're energised.
Gavin.
Worked forward from Owen. Kawaguchi now. Oh, wow. He gave it a crack. Just missing to the right.
Would have capped off quite the performance from the fullback here tonight, Kawaguchi. Might factor into our team of the week calculations, who knows?
Yeah, well, there's a number of names that are in contention, I believe. It's been there's been a fair few different contributors.
100%.
He's certainly been one of them, though.
100%. Winners on
Kawaguchi.
every line.
Middle.
Assessing his options there in the end. Looks to go for the central ball.
Go.
What can we get here?
Stay there, Pets.
Crooks.
Good, Pets. Good, Pets.
Experienced campaigner Matthew Crooks. Now it's out on the far side. The Cavaliers looking to get one here with 10 players. Kawaguchi giving one away there. Sani winning the foul. A few players standing over this ball and a couple of players in the box here for the Cavaliers.
That's it. Body shape.
Ball in, it's a good ball, straight towards Yusuf Ahmed. Owen onto it now. If he can get it out to the far side, they'll be on. Well, he goes for the narrower ball. Cut in, blocked. And that's a little bit of a missed opportunity there for Magic.
Brilliant from Crooks, though, to deny Ollie Callard, who would have been clear on goal had Crooks not made that intervention.
You had a block there on the far side, just couldn't get it across. Here's Josh Hope now.
Go to the ball. Go to the ball. Go to the ball. Go to the ball early on.
Almost goes through. Gusty's there though, and it's turned over, however. Here's Taylor. Passes it off. Crooks. Dangerous ball in towards Ahmed. And there's one guy that's steaming, and that's Almazi, demanding more from his Magic teammates.
Heads up.
It's going to be a corner here for the Cavaliers.
Alex, drop back in. Alex, back in. Alex, back in. Fuck.
Ball in, headed forward. Mabuk with the header. And Gus now booting it forward, and it was blocked. Calls for a free kick. McDougall pulling up a little bit sore. Cavaliers fullback, but he gets back up to his feet. So it's been a good month or so for the Magic. This is looking like it's going to be a third win from their last 5 games. So a good patch of form for the Magic.
100%. And what a turnaround this was from being on the other side of the scoreline last week against the Melbourne City youth side. They want to keep a clean sheet here. I don't think they want to give anything away. And Almazi does well to hold his space.
Clear him.
He's been brilliant tonight, Armazi, when he's called upon, of course. That defensive side, that defensive end of the pitch for Altona has not wavered.
It's a good response as well after a 3-0 loss to City.
100%. I mean, that would have rocked any at home as well.
Yeah.
On your home deck, it's always tough to get away from that, you know. But ultimately, they've done exactly that, right? Being on the road here tonight, a Western derby, if you will, and they've gone and put in quite the performance here in well tonight. Gully just don't have any answers to every chance that Altona, every question that Altona have posed to Gully. Just when they look like they had the answers, Altona changed the questions. They'll look back at the first 10 minutes and rue their inability to capitalise on that patch of good form on the way they started. Chance here now for Gully.
Assessing his options. Good promising bit of play. Iannucci trying his best. Now it's out on the far side. A player down here, the Cavaliers. Dougal. Now they're going to try and create something from this side. Here's Hope. Nice little pass forward. That's a great little piece of passage of play. Shouts for a free kick, and it will be Hope, the one going down there. And he's a bit sore from it. A quick restart. Yui Ahmed missed the unmissable. And now tensions are rising.
Boys! Hey! What's the
Went isn't happy, the goalkeeper of Altona Magic. And now they're up against the fence going at it. Things are slowly cooling down.
There might be some bookings after this one, to be absolutely certain. Dear me, the blow up. Both these sides just trying to see cooler heads prevail, if you will. Slojewski still arguing with Alessi on the touchline there. Just trying to cool it down, I think. Both of them as well, should be said.
There was shouts initially as well for a handball.
Yep.
Which didn't happen. Yui Ahmed with that golden chance.
They played it quick from the set piece, didn't they, Gully?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. And yeah, just causes a blow up to end all blow ups there. We'll see some consequences of that here now. I think Lockie Kivich is trying to talk to his linesman and just try to determine who will be in the book. Looks like Crooks will be one of the men spoken to. That's a yellow card for him.
Almazi as well, potentially, and Went, who were involved in the scuffle and I suppose the heat of the scuffle. Both getting a talking to. So both of them will get a yellow. And I must say, there's been a lot of cards handed out tonight.
All in a quick batch of time, right? Even at this time in the first half, out of nowhere, you saw Diego Cuba sent off. And now all of a sudden you're seeing the same thing here. I think we might be lucky to see no one sent off here at this point of view, at this moment in time as well, after that fracas. But nevertheless, let's play football, shall we?
It feels like it's a lot tighter than what it is, the way the players are going about it out there.
Yeah.
It is a 3-0 scoreline.
Yeah.
And I suppose for Magic, it's just keep your heads, you're leading 3-0. You don't need to sort of get involved in anything heated and get 2 yellow cards there, especially when you're up 3-0.
Heidelberg United, the task for them next week, they want all hands on deck, I think, and a full squad available for that one where they can, of course.
Well, absolutely.
Ooh, Casey went living dangerously there. Yui Ahmed bearing down on him. Does well.
Here's Gust. Almazi now. Altona still pressing forward here. Killer tried to work that back. Ball thrown in. Stochevsky.
Forward, play forward.
Feels like the 3-0 scoreline is pretty pleasing here for Altona Magic, but by the looks of things, it looks like they really want one more here, Altona, which, for the sake of the fans and the viewers, it's definitely not the boring option. Here is, that's a Paulus. Almazi now. Must be said, the Cavaliers are playing a man down after a red card late in the first half to Diego Cuba. It was a second yellow for Diego, and he was sent off from that. Here's a ball in the box across the face. And here's Crooks now. The 27-year-old working forward. Past a couple. Hope. Sefsky went to ground there and it goes out. Yusuf Ahmed dribbling through. Yusuf Ahmed special, and he just loses it there eventually. Yusuf Ahmed pressing up. It will be a goal kick.
Casey!
Just lacks a little bit of that sharpness, doesn't he, Yui Ahmed? The effort is there, the absolute ability is still there, but just that sharpness, and that can only come with time, especially when you come off a long-term hamstring injury like the way he has. Yeah. Good to see him back out there playing, though, with a good news story for Gully. I haven't had a lot of him, and that's 6 minutes of added time. Confirmed by our official.
They're preparing a few subs as well, Altona. Header over the top. Deep in defence here, Gully. And we will see a couple of subs.
Didn't quite get their subs sorted for this moment or two. And the referee just gets the game back up and going. Devon Boo not happy about it either.
I don't know what's going on, but perhaps they didn't want the players that they had originally organised coming off. They didn't want them to come off. Hope pressing up and winning the corner there. Here's Killer. Here come the subs. Changi Lee to come on. Coming off. The other one to come on will be Masekuski. Marbach coming off. And the other one to come off is Hatsapoulos.
Big effort from John Marbach tonight. Scoring a brilliant volley too to seal this win for Magic.
It was a beautiful volley. A little bit too much on that corner. It will be a goal kick here for the Cavaliers. This will be their 14th loss of the season, the Cavaliers. They host the two Dandenong teams in the next two games. They're both here, those games as well. They've got 4 consecutive home games, Green Gully. So they'll need to really pull off some results in those games to keep their hopes of staying in this competition next season alive and avoiding relegation. Can they get one back here? A nice consolation goal. Here's Yusuf Ahmed. Couple of options. Goes towards the middle. A shot from range. And just flies to the left there. Plenty of power on it, just the direction not quite the right line. Was the number 10. Iannucci with the shot, the 25-year-old. It's been a good night for the Magic. This will be their 6th win of the season. It'll take them to 22 points. And they'll be equal with St Albans and Dandenong City after getting those 3 points.
Dinamo, of course, have Georgies this week as well on Sunday, so we'll close out the round in the Senol NPL Victoria for round 20. Still plenty more to come, don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah. 6 games left in the season and an exciting finish ahead of us. Here's Hope twisting and turning, getting past a few. On his left foot now. Good header away.
Get to the ball!
Crooks towards the back post. Headed centrally. Went with the scissor and now the volley. Flying to the left. Taylor there with that volley. Altona Magic, they've got Heidelberg next at home. And they take on Dandy Thunder away. And then they got Caroline Springs George Cross at home. So 3 pretty big games there for Magic.
Play forward, Alex, play forward.
Definitely got a big couple of games ahead of them, and coming away from Green Gully Reserve tonight with the win is exactly what they would have wanted.
Oh, 100%. They've got exactly what they came for, and they came for it prepared. No two ways about it. Full credit to the Altona Magic coaching staff, top to bottom, in organising this performance. Hope on the shoulder of the defensive flag stays down.
Oh, this is a shot, and it's a goal for the Cavaliers. Hope. He's been working hard all game, and he gets another one. That's his 4th goal of the season, and after 2 goals last week, here he is back on the score sheet again. Joshua Hope.
Important goal for him. I think you'd have to say, but all too little too late. Hope has shown a really good vein of form in the last few weeks, and that kind of caps it off to some extent, but too little too late, I think it has to be. Lirima Marcy in a little bit of discomfort too behind play. Has had a horror luck with injuries, it should be said, and I hope that doesn't look serious at all. He's up and about, which is good news.
Yeah, that's a concern. Almazi down. He's slowly limping away, but looks like a right leg injury. Maybe a calf. So Liram Almazi, the 28-year-old, just pulling up a bit sore after that Josh Hope goal. Not long to go in this one now. Altona Magic, proud club with a proud history. The VPL champions in 2008 and 9. And they were the Northwest champions as well in the State League Div 1 in 2016 and 2017. And in 2026, they could be making a late charge towards finals. This win takes them up to 22 points. Gust headers it out. Here he is again, Gust. And there's the full-time whistle. Altona Magic coming here to Green Gully Reserve tonight and taking the 3 points. It's a tough result for Green Gully. their 2-game win streak comes to an end and they remain on the bottom of the table. But for Altona Magic, a huge result. It's their 6th win of the season.
Yep.
And, yeah, some crucial points for them, Katie.
Massive win on the road. I can't remember a better road performance than that. Potentially finals-altering win as well for Gully. A definite finals win for Altona. A relegation result, increasingly relegation threatened Green Gully. Maybe that was the come down that they needed after a riding high the last couple of weeks, and maybe that is the boost, the kick that they needed to get going for the rest of the weeks ahead. But you can't fault what Altona did tonight. Transition, like in terms of denying Gully on the transition, they came prepared, like we said, and then they took their chances when they mattered most. I think that was the biggest difference. The way that they set up was fantastic, but also just taking advantage and taking their goals when they came. Brilliant performances from top to bottom, winners on every line, as we said. Defensively brilliant, Kawaguchi, Gust, Almazi, Soichevsky, solid unit. Garangaru throughout the middle of the park, just really anchoring across the midfield and defence and linking the two really well together. And then you had a phenomenal work rate up top as well from the likes of McCloskey, from the likes of Mabok as well. So everywhere you look, winners, and it's a well-deserved win for Altona here tonight.
And a nice volley goal as well from Book as well to make it 2-0. Thanks, Katie. Thanks for the evening, and appreciate all your thoughts. And cracking game here at Green Gully Reserve. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. That's bye for now here at Green Gully Reserve.